What's going on, Colts Nation? Today's video's theme is how the Colts lost to the Bills. Now, if you watch this game, you're probably not going to put much blame on the offense. The offense played great. You're not going to put much blame on the defense. The defense played great. Special teams, you could have a gripe there. Miss Chippy, that was really unfortunate, but other than that, we made another field goal. Did a really good job of coverage on punt and kickoff, and then on kickoff return and then punt return, we did a really good job of either one, calling fair catch, protecting the ball, or two, getting a few yards in the return. So overall, we did a great job. But one interesting statistic from this game, Bills were 2 for 9 on third down. We did a really good job of keeping them hemmed in. They only had 4 plays above 20 yards, and that's what their offense has really been all year, just big play explosiveness. So the defense did a great job. The offense out-yardaged the Bills by 90 yards maybe, way more rushing yards, maybe 10 less passing yards. So we did a really good job of switching it up on them, keeping their defense off balance, and just moving the ball in general. So after I tell you all this, you know, you're probably thinking, if you didn't watch this game at least, how did we lose? How did we lose if our offense played so great and our defense played so great and our special teams wasn't doing anything catastrophic? And my answer to you on that is just missed opportunity. We missed out on so many chances to have extra points this game with just not executing. That's really what it was. It wasn't the play design. It wasn't anything else. That was just not executing the play, and that's unfortunate. It happens. It's going to happen in the NFL. But we'll get into it here. First play I'm going to show you is going to be an example of that. It's just missed execution. So this play is designed to go to the right. Okay. So Doyle's going to swing up here. Going to act like he's going to run this. He's really just setting a screen here. It's all he's doing. This is just a rub route. T.Y. Hilton's going to come off Doyle's right off his hip into the flats. And this is just designed to get Hilton open here. Watch Hilton. He comes to the flats. Doyle's setting a big play for him. And it doesn't. They play it really well. Rivers recognizes that and goes to his second read. And Pittman's open. He's open. He does a good job of getting open, and the ball is just an inch away from being where it needs to be to bring that down as a catch. I mean, an inch away. So I saw a lot of people faulting Reich in this situation. I call people like that hindsight Henrys. You know, after the play, you can say, oh, well, that's a horrible call, blah, blah, blah. They shouldn't have done this. But whenever you're an inch away like this is execution. This is not on Frank Reich. Frank Reich called the correct play. The guy's open. You have to execute the pass. That's all you have to do in this situation. And we didn't, which is unfortunate. But in close games like this, it does come down to a few plays. It's a game of inches. Right here, we were 1 inch away from being up at halftime. And so the next play is right after we just turned the ball over. Bills have now driven down the field. So that was another thing to take into account. We were under 2 minutes. We were in the red zone, 4th and goal at the 4-yard line. You know, if we do turn this ball over, worst case scenario, they got to drive 96 yards down the field to score. And so they have less than 2 minutes. Our defense has been playing great today. Again, like I said, they were 2 for 9 on third down conversions. They weren't moving the ball efficiently. You know, we were doing a great job. So, you know, if you're in Reich's shoes, why not gamble? Why not go for it? Put trust in your defense, who's been playing exceptional for you all year, who played exceptional for you this game. And it just didn't work out. But this is the drive right after. They end up driving all the way down. So they get down to about the 25-yard line here. Okay, so it's 4th and 3. And so what do they do on 4th and 3? Well, Kamoko Ture's in. He's a young guy. He hasn't got to play much because of injuries, and and Josh Allen just does what a lot of savvy veterans do and hits him with the hard count. Gets him to jump offside, snaps the ball, gets the offside penalty. He ends up throwing an interception here. He ends up just tossing one just for, you know, maybe he gets something. But still yet, on a 4th and 3 in one of the biggest plays of the game in the playoffs, you can't jump off sides. That is That is huge. That is like the golden rule in this situation. And I honestly do not think that they snap the ball, even if it is just 4th and 3. I don't think they're going to snap the ball in this situation unless someone jumps off sides. I think they would have took their points. But, you know, to be fair, they were one of us offsides. That's a good play by Josh Allen. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone, and they go into the halftime with a big lead instead of it just being 1 point. So next play I got for you guys is just another missed opportunity. And right here is just a perfect example of it. You know, we're down 24-10 at this point. We just had a huge drive after they come out of halftime, drive down the field, and get a field goal. But we're trying to do the same thing. Keep in mind, 24-10, we're down 2 scores. We need this. What happens? Well, we miss a chippy, a 33-yarder. We miss it, stalls all our momentum. And at this point in the game, I'm watching this and I'm like, man, how do we come back? How do we ever come back from this? We do end up coming back, but it was just such a backbreaker. And it's one of them plays, it's like, what if he does make this and play the same way and we end up going to overtime winning this game? What if he does this? What if he does this? We just don't know. But it's really unfortunate we do miss this opportunity, because this was a big play. This was a pivotal play. This was a play for some momentum, keep getting points on the board, keeping the pressure on the Bills, and we just miss out on it. So this is the last play I got for you guys, and it's a 2-point conversion. Now there was another two-point conversion in this game that we didn't get, but that one was a little more self-explanatory. They read that play really well. They just blew it up. But this one's a little different. This was just a great defensive play design by Buffalo. They knew they don't have the personnel to stuff this up front, because we got Quentin Nelson, we got Ryan Kelly, 2 all-pro guys that are going to get movement up the middle. So what do? Well, keep your eyes on 58 right here. He's a really pivotal player on this play. If you slow it down, you start the play, brings him in motion, brings this guy over here. 58 is going to go right over this, get to the backfield and make this play. Because if this play does flow correctly, say that 58 does crash this gap right here, this double team happens, Kelly gets off on 58, Nelson keeps moving, a much weaker, a much smaller defender than him, Taylor is hypothetically going right off his hip, because this block's secured. We do a really good job in every other area. 58 is just there to make the play. He makes a huge play right here that stops us from getting 2 points. That's just, you know, I gotta say hats off to him. That really was a great read by him. I'm not sure if the coaching staff designed it like this for him to look left and then move over the top of the block right there, because the whole time he's looking left, and then immediately once the play starts, he moves over. So that's either just one, a good read by him, and 2, a good fake read as well of him just looking left and coming back over. But still yet, that was another key play, another pivotal play in the game. We get the 2 right here. We're in a much better situation, but it just doesn't work out for us. So that's the end of the video, guys. I know I've been kind of cutting them short recently, but here pretty soon there's going to be a lot more content come up on this channel. We're going to be getting you a lot more analysis on draft picks we should be getting. I'll be doing some analysis on where I think our biggest improvements should come from during the off season. I'm going to be getting you guys a lot more content, is what I'm pretty much telling you. Yeah, I just felt like I had to say that, because this video is kind of short. Just short and sweet, gets to the point, just because, I mean, we did play a great game. I felt like if I would have went over a bunch of other stuff, then I wouldn't have been doing the game justice. We just were 4 plays short from probably being in the divisional round right now. But hey, it happens. There's always next season. This team is primed. They're incredibly young, incredibly talented, and I'm super excited for what the future holds. But if you're still here, I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, drop a subscribe, and until next time, guys, peace.